Going to be talking to comedian Sam Morril about 3:30. He'll call in. He's doing the Mimi, Ohio Theater next week, 26th. So we'll chat with him. Cavaliers are back at home tonight. Still preseason action, but they're going to be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's actually 2 weeks away.
I'm sorry?
2 weeks away.
Oh, the Sam show?
Yeah.
The 26th. A week ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry, 26. 2 weeks from today is when that's going to happen. Cavs at home tonight. They are 0-1. Magic are 1-0. Well, who cares? 7 o'clock is the tip-off tonight against Orlando at the Romo Fijo. And then they'll have a couple of more preseason games before they start the regular season on the 27th. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the home opener against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Orlando Magic are in town tonight.
Yeah, I think the first game is the 25th or 26th in Brooklyn, and then they do the home opener against the
they play the Nets
Oklahoma
on the 25th.
City Thunder.
Yeah.
And then they got that new thing they're doing this year in the NBA, the mid-season, well, it's like the early season tournament. So in November, all the teams are going out to Vegas. They play like a pool group, and then decide the seeding, and then they play like this knockout tournament to...
Why?
I don't know. Just to try and get people more interested in the season earlier in the season, because usually people don't get all that into the NBA till after football's done. So I think this is their way of trying to get people more excited about it. That's why they're doing it in Vegas, so people will bet on it, things like that.
Interesting.
But it's different, and I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time.
See your buddy Jeff Dye got a DUI?
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Crashed into a tree in his Tesla and then ran.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
No, he ran on a Segway. He had one in the trunk.
No, I don't know if the car wasn't totaled, if he could hit it and then drive away.
No, he ran away. The car hit a tree.
Yeah.
Teslas are made of like, they're like Tonka toys. 9:30 a.m.
Oh, that's a day after drunk.
Are you that drunk the day after?
Well,
or
you
you crash your
yeah.
car into a tree? That feels like active drinking drunk.
Not
that you can't.
9:30.
Maybe he was.
He could have been.
Nobody says
still
you can't
going
be
from
drunk at
last night.
9:30 in the morning in Burbank. Yeah, the cops.
Wow.
Driver of a white Tesla collided with a tree. The driver fled on foot. It describes him as the host of a show called Who the Bleep Is That on Fox. I don't know what that is. I assume it's a game show where they...
Yeah, I don't know.
I know he's been doing a lot more stuff with Fox News.
Oh, has he really?
Yes.
Who the bleep is that? Puts contestants to the ultimate test in their celebrity knowledge. Okay. Well, he's the host of that. A half-hour game show hosted by comedian Jeff Dye. That's probably what all the people who witnessed the crash were screaming. The comedian's lawyer said, although no one was injured, this is a traumatic event for Jeff. Blah, blah, blah. So they located him a few blocks east of the scene and detained him. And so he's got to figure that out now. But he does that. We run advertisements for that Freddie Prinze Jr. podcast. I think he's on that.
I thought that was Josh Wolf.
Well, he does another thing with Freddie Prinze Jr., doesn't he?
I thought they...
Everybody's doing
I think
podcasts
Jeff
now.
Dye did like a wrestling podcast with Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't know if they're still
That's
doing
the one that they advertise, Wrestling with Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Jeff Dye one. But I think you're right. He does something with Josh Wolf, too. He's about to make his film debut in a movie called Stealing Jokes. God, he hasn't been in a movie. He's a good-looking dude. Well, anyway.
I think he was on Guy Code, wasn't he?
He was on Guy Code.
I wish they would bring that back. That was one of the few shows that I would actually
Was
seek out
Rel
to watch.
Howery on that? Who do I remember from Guy Code?
There was a guy
Who blew up from Guy Code? I know Soder was on it.
Andrew Schultz was on it. Charlemagne was on it. Jeff Dye was on it. There was another blonde guy. He's a
Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Goodness. Sorry, thank you.
I don't remember his name exactly, but he was like, I can look up the cast.
Wasn't there a foxy girl who blew up from Guy Code?
There's Guy Code and Girl Code.
There was Girl Code, Annie Letterman, and Carly Aquilino.
Yeah.
Maybe Annie Letterman is who I'm thinking
I think
of.
Carly was, yeah.
Carly was blew up from that.
Brian,
yeah, well, there you go. You wanted to come back.
Yeah. I don't think there's. I mean, it was on like MTV too, but I would watch it. Chris
DiStefano.
DiStefano. Yeah, I liked him too. There was a couple of comedians that stood out there. I was like,
why didn't you find a way to? Is it currently in production or no?
No,
I don't
think it's done.
Yeah.
It started 2011.
I don't
and it
even
ran
think
for 5 seasons.
the only shows that MTV's making anymore are like the Jersey Shore and Floribama.
And I wish they would just kill that. Like, I don't understand who's still watching Jersey Shore.
I mean, they must
be that popular.
They must. I mean,
and then the
ridiculousness the other 23
yeah.
hours of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to see the Jersey Shore kids all like growed up and with kids.
Like,
but
it was a big news story when they brought back Sam. I'm like, bro, this is 10 years ago. Like, who gives a crap that Sammy Sweetheart is back? Like, Mike then went to jail, got out of jail. Ronnie went into jail, kicked his drug habit, and then now is out. So he's off the show. Like, I'm like, I cannot believe that this is like a headline. Like, who gives a crap about Sammy Sweetheart?
well, they got to say something. I mean, they're marketing a show.
They brought
it's in production.
Like, Angelina's there, the other meatballs there. What is her name? Danielle. Like, I know all the people because it was Jersey Day. Like, we would watch it.
Jersey.
We would watch it either in our dorm. We would have a select dorm room that we would watch, or we would go down to the basement if the whole dorm was like watching it. And it was Jersey Day, and we made like a big to-do about it. But that was in college. I can't believe that people
Yeah, but I guess that, as I say it out loud, I guess that audience initially has grown up with those people.
Yeah.
So the people watching now have kids that are married, and they're probably living vicariously through the Jersey Shore kids.
I think my mom still
Absolutely. I think
watches
there's
that
still
show.
people that watch it. And Mike, the Situation totally won the National Alert Day when everybody was doing the fake ones. And he posted the letter from the first season. Sam, the first night at bed, when you left, Ron made out with 2 girls and put his head between a cocktail waitress's breast.
Oh, everybody was memeing the EIS alerts?
Yeah.
Those were good.
That letter was so funny. I was real late to Jersey Shore, but man, what a ridiculous train wreck of a show.
I was on it from the jump, and that's usually not my vibe, but I loved Jersey Shore.
That was a iconic TV moment, almost like when Pumpkin spit on New York in Flavor of Love. That fight
almost.
Well, that's number one. That's the number one TV moment. No one's ever going to top Pumpkin spitting on New York and see, you whore! Just pushed her into the camera. No one's going to beat that. But that had a moment, too. And you want to act all sedity when you went to the Jersey Shore and you was like, oh, I'm not going to go to the house. You went to the house.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I didn't say it. Who was Sadiddy?
You, Alan
When?
Cox.
We went.
I asked when you said you were going to the Jersey Shore, I said, ooh, are you going to go to the Jersey Shore house? And he said, no, I'm not going to go to the Jersey Shore
house. No, I wasn't going to. No, we didn't go to the Jersey Shore house. We went to the gift shop.
Which is underneath the Jersey Shore
I didn't
house.
know that. I didn't know it was like right there. But you made it sound like, are you going to take a tour of the Jersey Shore house?
I feel like it's a staple of Seaside
I
Heights.
was not. I had no interest in doing that, but we did go into the gift shop. I had to get my daughter a meatball posse keychain with her name on it.
Anyone outside Jersey only knows Seaside Heights because of Jersey Shore, and they go to that house. It's almost like their Christmas Story house.
Yeah, but because I think I remember seeing a menu of like, here's what it costs to take a tour of the house. It was like $50.
I'm sure they got an Airbnb there. I wonder how much that costs.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm sure they do. You could stay the night in the Jersey. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much money they would make?
Ugh, everybody else is worried about bed bugs. Imagine what's still in that Jersey Shore house.
I know, right?
Oh, God.
That's what
the bed bugs are like, I'm not going in there.
My brother.
Bed bugs are all camping outside.
My brother still makes fun of me. When I broke my glasses, he said it was like when Ron broke Sammy's glasses, the way she was holding them. She was like, Ron, my glasses. And he was like, Cody, your glasses, they're broken. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I was so jealous of that show because I was like,
jealous of Jersey Shore?
Well, it was just the height of my just being a train wreck in public.
They're
and I
having
was
so
like,
much fun.
they're getting paid. That's what I was mad about.
Yeah.
Is that I was like,
I
these
could
people
have been
are
on the
becoming
show
millionaires.
perfect.
And I would have been the perfect friggin' fit for this. I was so upset.
Beyond
That
vacation.
And
real
you're
world.
Italian, and a lot of them are.
I know. But I'm not from New Jersey.
The only one that's not Italian, I think, is Snooki.
Oh, she's Italian, isn't she?
No.
No, Snooki was
really?
adopted. I think
Adopted.
she's like Filipino. She's not.
No, she's like Chilean or something.
Yeah, something.
Oh, yeah?
She was adopted to Italian.
So Mary could have been on Jersey Shore.
I could have been.
Hey, my name is Santora. I like to drink a lot. I like to smash.
Like those gorilla boys or what they call them.
Hey, I'm a grenade.
One of my earliest jokes in stand-up was about that, about Snooki and how she gets paid to do the same things I did, but when I do it, it's called, quote, getting arrested or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was about doing backflips with no panties on or something. I don't know. But I remember, it was like preoccupied my mind. I would watch that show and be like, I would be so much better on this show than they would.
So
Yeah, but she got punched in the face.
It happens.
Have you ever been punched full in the face at the bar?
Not by a stranger, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want that.
I am not impressed with like how much money they were making on the show. Yeah, that was cool, but I was more interested in the money they were making in appearances after
Bill,
the
could
show.
you mark that? I know we're keeping that list of things that Poundcake is impressed by.
Oh, yes.
Could you mark that in the no column,
Yeah,
please?
I will.
Thank you.
I'm not impressed.
Well, I just remember Paulie D. He was like DJing at Forward one night, and I was not about to pay. This was before I had clout. Now I wouldn't pay, but back then I probably would have had to pay to get in. So I did not have enough money to watch his set or party with him. So what I did was go to Margaritaville next door and camped out on the little porch and watch him DJ.
Drop the median age by about 45 years.
I was like, no one's
just
at
by walking in.
I thought I was smart. I was like, no one's at Margaritaville. I'm just gonna, perch myself up on here and watch the little set. And I'm like, bro, he got paid probably so much.
You thought you found a life hack.
Yeah, but he was there for like an hour and then he left.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's the good life. He does a little wiki and play songs that everyone already plays. And then he's like, bye, y'all. Peace out.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
that's
you're
probably
famous from the show, not because you're an amazing DJ. I mean, you just put him behind a couple of turntables, and people can take pictures and all that crap, and you're good to go. On to the next town.
Get your check.
All right.
Yeah, he secured that bag.
Oh, devotion to accuracy. The note is from season 2 when they were in Miami.
Oh, all right. Well,
and then they actually went to Italy. I didn't like that season. That season was like the worst season.
Pete Davidson was on Guy Code as well. The person I'm thinking of is April Rose because I worked with her in Chicago. That's who I was trying to think of on Guy Code. She was on like the first 4 or 5 seasons. And she's crazy hot. Alan, speaking of television, did Mary ever hear anything back from Survivor?
Sure didn't.
Sure didn't.
Sure did not.
Oh.
I would love to have been on that show.
Someone stops.
Well, are they already done casting or?
I wouldn't know. It was you're only going to hear from us if you make it type of thing.
And
I
see.
I didn't hear anything ever.
We're not informing the non-winners.
Right. We're not going to send out no's. Let me see. Let me check my spam real quick. Wouldn't that be great if I found it right now?
That would be cool, actually. That'd be a great
Costco,
moment. Yeah.
Phoenix Zoo. We'd like to advertise on your Facebook. Over 50 and horny.
Sorry, that was mine. Delete that.
God, Ellen, quit using my email address. It's getting really old. You know that? Oh, this one says over 50 and healthy.
I'm sorry, that's me too. Please delete that.
Oh,
Chia seeds. Chia seeds get them all riled up.
Dream host
Riled up.
billing. 17-inch penis.
I'm sorry, that's me too. Could you delete that?
My God, Ellen.
Sorry.
Phoenix Zoo, is that you as well?
That is not me. Nope.
All right. Nope, I haven't gotten on yet.
All right. Well, there's your answer, sir or madam. Mary has heard nothing back from Survivor, but boy, has she heard from a lot of horny zoos.
Can delete all of these. Delete forever. Goodbye.
All right. Snooki also got arrested for being a public annoyance, which is top tier, someone says. Is it? Is that...
Top tier what?
yeah, public annoyance, I guess. So, yeah, we did go to the Jersey Shore gift shop, but didn't go up into the house. I don't think I realized that the house was upstairs. I didn't realize that was the place they worked.
Yeah.
Because the guy is still there. Like, that dude is up making the shirts. And some people are taking pictures with him.
He's like filthy rich.
Yeah, but I'm like not the guy. I like the show a lot, but I'm not the guy that's going to like take pictures with the guy who's there. Yeah, or whatever. But I didn't, and full disclosure, I was hammered by the time we got to the Jersey Shore house. So I wasn't like, wasn't really putting 2 and 2 together. Because they have like this chairlift now that runs the length of the Jersey Shore.
They've always had that.
Oh, I don't know. I'd never been there before.
They had it on but I'm saying they had it on the show because Snooki was drunk, right?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
She would be drunk and hungover, right?
Well, right. I'm not saying it's new. I'm just saying I'd never been on it. So, you walk the length of the boardwalk there, and then you ride the chairlift back, and then you, but yeah, we were just completely lit by then. And I was looking for something with our daughter's name on it, and the only thing there was a Snooki Meatball Mafia keychain. I was like,
Meatball Mafia.
Yeah, this is it. This is what you get. She doesn't know what the hell that is, but who cares?
She like meatballs?
She does like meatballs.
Meatballs are good.
Yeah. Meatballs are good. We were talking about lamb the other day, and we had lamb meatballs. I'm like, boy, these are really good. People who say lamb is good are right. Over 50 and horny might have been Poundcake, somebody suggests. I don't know I don't know about that.
That's what he's
though.
looking for.
Is he, though?
I think if
over
the guy,
50,
if he's over 50 and horny and rich, Poundcake is on it.
Right. Rich has to be part of the equation.
Of course,
yeah. Over 70 and rich.
That would actually be better for him because he wants one that's
closer to death.
Soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 80 and rich?
I deleted it all. Sorry, guys.
Check
your spam. It's probably the same thing.
You didn't hang on to over 80
I don't
and
send
rich
those
and
to
horny.
spam. I take them serious.
Mm-hmm. You never know when there's somebody overseas who might need your help. And they can't be upfront about it, so they have to put over 80 and horny and rich in their subject line. But all that's worth looking into. I've got to take a break here. If you want to send a text, 35192. Comedian Sam Morrell going to check back in. He is 2 weeks from tonight going to be at Playhouse Square. So we'll catch up with him around 3:30. After the break, I will have Carnival of Horrors passes for you. Got a 4-pack of those Speed Pass tickets to put you down there in Canton. And then more money coming up at 3:30. Listen for that next keyword to grab $1,000 from the Buzzard bookie.
This is the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app or whatever smart device you have. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show on iHeartRadio.
Now you can relive the greatest moments from our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Lenny Kravitz kicks things off with his biggest hits.
Foo Fighters get the whole crowd singing along.
Travis Scott brings the heat with an explosive performance.
TLC pay a heartwarming tribute to Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Kane Brown brings out surprise guest Khalid.
Kelly Clarkson lights up the arena with new music.
Jared Leto brings fans on stage for a 30 Seconds to Mars performance you'll have to see to believe.
Little Durk and